going to attempt something I've never done before. One of these videos. I'm going to show you what I use around the house for assistive technology for my eyes. So first of all being these. These are just really cheap $30 glasses actually. They're for reading. I found them at the store in Chilliwack last year because I only get free glasses with my disability once every couple of years, and my glasses broke that I had. I was using them with one arm and they were really heavy, so you know they were going like this. I happened to find these and these are awesome. I've had them for a year. They were only 30 bucks. They're Peepers brand, I should say. The only downside of them is that because they're kind of a cheaper glass plastic thing, that they seem to get smudgy more, but they're really, really clear. These ones have a blue light filter on them for screens and stuff, so that's kind of cool. The next one is my big ass computer screen here. Yes, that's me on the screen, Google Photos, but this is my big, well, it's a Mac computer, I should say. And I got that because my old computer, I was using a TV screen, which was good, but it was still kind of grainy and pixelated, and I needed something new and better. So that is what I use for my computer screen. So the other thing I have here is my Magno by Eisenbach. It's a German company. It's called a monocular, which is basically a little mini telescope. And I got it to see street signs and stuff because I can't read them at a distance. But I discovered a couple of years ago when I went to a concert that this was amazing for seeing all the detail on the stage. It didn't really matter before where I sat because everything was blurry, but I was just blown away when I looked through this and I could see the keys on the keyboard and I could see the lights and all of, like, I could see the piano player playing. It was just crazy to me. So a little bonus use for this. The other thing I use is this thing called a Max Detail. It's also by Eisenbach. And basically, I'll show you. Oh geez. So what you do is you close one eye and you adjust one side. You close the other. So these are my goggles. Sorry, it's funny staring at myself with them. When I went to a low vision specialist, I told him that I couldn't read sheet music anymore, so he suggested these for me. And what it basically does is takes the whole sheet of sheet music and makes it so I can read one line of the sheet music. It's great, but it did take a bit of a learning curve because instead of moving my head when you play piano to look at your hands, I would just get completely lost on the sheet music. So instead I had to learn to keep my head straight and just glance my eyes downward while I was playing. After I got that down, then that was fine. There's these arms that you adjust. That's what it looks like from the front. Super cool, I know. So that's that. And then of course I have my tablet here. My tablet is awesome because I can zoom in and out of text and make it as big as I need to. I use it a lot for recipes when I'm in the kitchen, so I can just blow up the recipe and not lose where I am on the page, and it's just great for that. So also if there's any books or whatever I buy, I can read it on there. Yeah, the next thing I'm going to show you is this esthetician light that I bought on Amazon. I use this magnifier mostly for reading books and sometimes doing my nails actually, because when I do my nails it looks like a 5-year-old did them. Anyways, I looked for years for a comfortable magnifier that I could use to read books with. The other magnifiers out there were really chunky, like one that I did buy It was basically a phone, but without any of the capabilities of a phone except for a magnifier. But if you just picture a screen that you hover over a book, and it just was really uncomfortable for reading something for a long period of time. And it was really expensive. It was like $500. So I returned that. I tried those smaller like clamp magnifiers, and they come with lights too, which is handy, but it was really uncomfortable because I had to like move it around the book as I was reading. It just made me not even want to read anymore. So a couple years ago, I went on a trip to Victoria, BC. We went to a castle. It's right downtown, like pretty close to the Parliament buildings and everything. In one of the rooms, there was this really cool chair, and it had an arm with a magnifier that swung over where you were sitting, so he could just adjust it and see what he was doing. And I thought, that's amazing, and why don't they have those for people like me? It just came to me one day that I should buy one of those esthetician magnifiers. So yeah, finally I found that magnifier, and I can actually sit and recline in a chair or on my couch and have it in front of me and just have my book, and I can just move my book around. So now I'll take you into the shower and show you how I identify between the shampoo and conditioner. Usually when I'm in the shower, to identify my shampoo and conditioner, I will write a giant C or a giant S on the bottle. But because right now I'm using a shampoo bar, so I don't need to do that. But that's usually what I'll do to identify what I'm using in the shower. So another thing that I would do before I was on income assistance or disability was my mom would label the ovens and the washers and dryers and stuff in the house so I could see and turn them on, because I didn't have glasses or anything at that time. The other thing that I do is I use my phone a lot. For a lot of things, reading glasses aren't strong enough for me to read, and that's why I have the magnifier too, so I'll use my reading glasses and the magnifier. Sometimes that isn't even strong enough, so what I'll do is I'll take a picture of something and I'll blow it up on my phone. And then the other option, of course, is to just ask someone for help. You know, people are nice sometimes. So there you have it. I hope that you can find some useful tips here, and I hope that if not, someone else you know might be able to benefit from this video. And please let me know if you have any other tips that I haven't thought of. And of course, feel free to ask questions. I'm always open to answering questions about, visual stuff. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like my videos, and smash that bell notification thing so you can get notified, of course, when I update my video or post a new video. Stay tuned for more updates on my weight loss journey, as well as some fun product reviews that I'm going to be doing in the near future. Thanks for watching. Bye! Isn't even recording.